The video topic is, it's lonely at the top. All right? This is very important, so check me out. A lot of you guys know what it feels like to be at the bottom, or currently in your life right now, you are at the bottom. It's like you are grinding and building this shit out the mud yourself, right? And it's lonely at the bottom, right? Nobody fuck with you, nobody supports you, nobody cares about you, nobody wants to support your goals and visions, because you can actually see clearly where you're headed in life. And people around you, they don't like that you have a vision, because their whole life the veil was not lifted, so they couldn't see or have any sense of direction of where they want to go in their life. They just kind of flowed along with life and stayed stagnant. Okay, that's the matrix for you. So you as an individual, right, you understand that this is the matrix. You know how this matrix is, and every day you're gonna fight for the life that you deserve, okay? So listen, at this point, right, you may be somebody who's grinding, trying to build your business up. Just you alone though, right? 9 times out of 10, it's you alone, because you gotta understand, the universe wanted you to build this shit up from the ground by yourself. The universe didn't want anybody from your past who no longer served you to be a part of your journey, because listen, out with the old, in with the new. This could be family, friends, old exes, etc. Okay, so you're building this shit out the mud by yourself. Now it's gonna take time, but you gotta stay consistent and keep applying pressure on your goals every day. All right, so look, it's lonely at the top, but I want you to know something. It was lonely at the bottom. What I want you to do is examine who was around you during these times, okay? Just look around you, okay? Ask yourself, was anybody supporting your goals, dreams, and aspirations? Was anybody trying to help you build this shit? Or was they against it or jealous of you? You feel me? That's the shit you gotta ask yourself when you are alone and you're facing this world alone. That's the shit you gotta ask yourself, because it's gonna come a point in time where it's gonna get real crucial when you make it, and these individuals, you cannot allow them to come back into your life for numerous amounts of reasons, okay? You gotta understand, this is what you would call the end times, okay? This is what you would call the end times, all right? Real shit. So it's like, no matter the excuse, no matter this, that, and the third, if you know deep down people are against you, you cannot let these people back into your life when you get to where you gotta be, because they coming into your life to do what? Leech or tear it down. Point blank, period. Because people are very jealous of the chosen ones, okay? This is the facts. When you have an anointing on your life, people are gonna look at you as food, a source of energy that they could try to extract 24/7, because they don't have energy of their own and they can't do it. They don't have the discipline. All right, so the jealousy is very real. So it's lonely at the bottom, man. Remember when you had no holes. Remember when you lost everything. You damn near lost your mind fighting every day, battling every day against these people. Remember these things, because when you get to where you gotta be, it's gonna be a monumental moment for you. It's gonna be a monumental moment for you when you get to where you gotta be. Because believe it or not, everybody doesn't wanna see you win. Everybody does not wanna see you win, bruh, because they not winning, and they never will win. It's not your fault. They didn't wanna win in life. It's an ambulance truck, I believe, is coming. I might stop the recording. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and pause for y'all right quick. Anyways, I'm back. Had to make a quick edit. Y'all heard that little ambulance shit. It's called a noise campaign. So like I was saying, you gotta understand, bro. It's gonna be a monumental moment for you when you make it. You can never forget who was around you when you was down bad. Because if you chosen like me 9 times out of 10, fuck that, 10 times out of 10. Nobody helped you. Nobody wanted to support your vision. Nobody wanted to help you do something for your people, for the community. They wanted to see you suffer. They wanted to see you down bad. So you can't forget none of the shit you've been through when you was down bad, and you can't forget the shit that people put you through, no matter what, because it's real as a chosen one. You get what I'm saying? You can't. You cannot forget that shit, man, because let me tell you something. Now, everybody was doing them. Everybody was living their best life, right? Smiling and shit, right? Everybody was living their best life while you was down bad, bruh. You suffering, you grinding, right? So, you knowing that everybody was living their best life, not stunting you, not worrying about you. Now, don't get upset. You a man. You feel me? You might be a woman. You womaned up. You man up. But everybody was doing them, living their best life, right? They was, right? Keep it a buck. Now, you grinding towards something greater than whatever these people are trying to portray and show to you. Okay, the goal is to get you under the skin, but reality, they are depressed. They are not happy with themselves. They are not content with life because they're still living in a false delusion. Okay, so they're putting on a fake smile to get under your skin, right? Because they know that you are not at where you need to be at in life and you're still suffering or you are below them. So it's definitely some jealousy and envy behind that. You get what I'm saying? So hear me out. So these people know that you are suffering right now and they good. Like, they probably got somewhere to stay, sleep. They probably taking baths, whatever the fuck the situation is. They good. They eating every night. They don't got to deal with the Matrix. They good. And these people are, you might go on Instagram, you might go on Facebook, right? And to everybody else, you know you suffering, but they know you suffering as well. But the goal is to get you upset and mad because you are not in a better position than them, because people don't want to see you in a better position than them because it makes them feel inferior to you. Because listen, the reason they are doing this to you is because they already feel inferior to you. Without the money, without the success, without all these materialistic things, they already feel inferior to you. So they feel like if they maybe got somewhere to sleep, maybe if they making more money than you, they feel like they're ahead of you. But that's their way of finding some type of way to feel like they above you, because the truth is shining so bright during these times that these people is really not on your level. Real shit, they are not on your level. So you're gonna have people who know that you're suffering, know that you're grinding, right? But because you haven't exploded and shitted on them yet, they're okay with that, right? But one thing individuals fail to realize is when you do something by yourself and you really grinded it out the mud, it's kind of like you really don't owe nobody shit for real. Because it's like, despite the excuses, despite the manipulation, despite the guilt tripping, people knew you was suffering. You get what I'm saying? They knew it and you know it. You know what I'm saying? So my advice to you is you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You see how everybody, when you check your gram, they good, you know what I'm saying? They chilling, probably eating great, you know, they laughing and they laughing because they see that you're suffering right now. But I promise you, you're headed towards something so great. And by the time you get to where you gotta be, these people will not be able to say a word to you ever in life. Like, they already didn't amount to nothing in this life anyway. So they're mad at you because you have a vision, and they already know that you are more powerful than them. Like, you have a sense of strength that they don't have and never will have in this life. They still dealing with addictions. They still dealing with pain from the past. They still dealing with envy, jealousy. They still dealing with so much shit that they haven't faced. And you, my friend, you got something that they don't have. Okay, I want you to know, people can hate you and be jealous of you and you can have nothing. That's what I learned in this life. People can be jealous of you and envious of you because of who you are and what you have. You got something that they don't have, man. You got something that they don't have. You have a vision, bruh. They never had a vision. So, because these people live in an egotistical life, they live an ego-based life, they feel like whatever material gain or materialistic value they have over you, it makes them feel more superior or better than you. When in reality, when you do what you actually came here to do, these people will not have any shit to say. And then the same way that they was living their life, you get what I'm saying? They was smiling like they was really happy, but they really miserable on the inside. They doing it to get under your skin because they know you are not doing better than them right now. And peep how I said right now, right? Peep how I said right now. So it's okay, because in the end, these people don't know what's coming. Like, you have no idea. Like, they have no idea what's really coming. You get what I'm saying? And then while everybody was showcasing like they living their best life, smiling, trying to pretend, you know what I'm saying? I want you to do the same thing. And when they try to call and be like, oh, because where you at in life, don't even respond. Because at this point in time, you don't have to argue with nobody. You don't have to explain yourself to nobody. You know the truth. And guess what? These motherfuckers know the truth, correct? So you live your best life when you get to where you gotta be, because you're grinding towards something greater. Okay, you have a purpose. They don't have a purpose, fam. And because they know they don't have a purpose, they feel more superior because they got like a crib or some shit, when in reality that's nothing. Where you're headed at, they're not going with you, fam. That's how deep this shit is. So it's like, put it this way, you may have had a rough start, but it's not about how you start, it's how you finish, right? So you're in a slingshot. These people is in the slingshot, but they are stuck there. Nothing is pulling them back. This is me and you in a slingshot, grinding. We just reeling that hoe back. And in a minute, right, when that slingshot let go, we only gonna go up in all areas. So in the long run, like, these people is not gonna be able to see you for real, for real. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Noise campaigns. So yeah, it was lonely at the bottom. But guess what? The reason that you are going through whatever you're going through, the reason you're getting separated from people, it's all designed by nature, because these people are not in alignment with what you are trying to create and build in this life. So that house you about to get in the near future, your career, your success, these people will not be a part of it. And they're just gonna have to sit there and just look. Remember how you felt when you was down bad? Remember how lonely it was at the bottom. Remember that shit? I know I ain't gonna forget. I remember how I felt when I was at the bottom. You get what I'm saying? I remember how I felt. But guess what? When you get to where you gotta be, it's gonna be lonely up there too. So this is why you have to grind, man. Don't worry about people portraying like they really happy, doing this, that, and the third, because these people aren't really happy. Like, I'm telling you the truth, cuz they are mad at you because you're in a worse spot than them, and you are happy and fulfilled. Okay, materialistic things don't excite you anymore. It doesn't. So because you got something that they don't have, they feel like if they got a more materialistic, basically they feel like if they got something that's materialistic, maybe like somewhere to stay or some shit, they feel like they're winning. But in reality, that's just to cover up the illusion that they are actually losing. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, these people put on a facade, man. These people is not winning. They are losing. If they was winning, they would have been going through exactly what you're going through, but they're not, because they are losing. They have been losing their whole lives. If you ask them, look back on their life and ask them, what have you accomplished? You about to accomplish big things, and these people cannot go with you at all costs. That's why everything played out the way it did, you feel me? Why you think you lost everything? You might have lost clothes, shoes. You might have lost your damn friends. You lost everything just to regain it all back. So it's like these individuals took everything from you. Tried to take your dignity, tried to take your sanity. They try to take everything from you, just in the end to get it all back tenfold and never look back. So hey, it's lonely at the top, bruh. When you are headed towards success, when you are headed to the top, it's required that you lose everything that no longer serves you. This could be people, close associates, family, old exes, friends from the past, because you are headed somewhere in life, fam. You are headed somewhere in life. So don't let people put on a strong delusion like they good in life and they going somewhere, because listen, these people have amounted to nothing. People these days are alive, but they're dead on the inside, okay? Yeah, they may be breathing, but they not alive, man. You're alive. You're filled with life. You good, fam. You in a worse spot than them, and you still good. You still chasing your grind and vision. That shit piss people off, because you supposed to be suffering, and you didn't suffer the way that you were supposed to. Because you gotta understand, misery loves company. So when you understand and know that you got a purpose in this life, people can see that you got a purpose. People can tell that you was sent here to actually do this. That's why I be telling y'all, we the black sheeps in the family, man. I made a video about it. Their DNA is not activating, but yours is. You got things that they do not have and never will have. So don't feel ashamed or mad that these people is doing that to you, bruh. They don't have what you have, and they never will. You have a vision, they don't. You have a purpose, they don't. You came here to do something for your people, your species, for humanity. They came here to waste time. Me and you, we are not like these people. We are angels. And they mad because they know that you're an angel, bruh. So anyways, look, it's lonely at the bottom, but guess what? It's gonna be lonely at the top. So that's why you gotta get there, bruh. You feel me? So anyways, I love you guys so much. Y'all stay tuned for more content, and yeah, Thug Mark on my game.